We left Roswell, New Mexico and headed up to Belen, just south of Albuquerque, to visit the Collins family estate, something we'll talk about later on in the video.
Just come from Roswell, I look at these mountains and the fact that you can just basically see forever here. I just think of Close Encounters of the Third Kind or Aliens. What do you think?
Not me, I've got worms on my mind. I'm thinking Tremors, and I'm thinking this is just like Bixby with the hills that the worms couldn't get through. And I actually see some stations out here that could be those seismograph places where they
I thought that the Tremors movie was a little bit more desolate than this. This has got at least prairie with cows.
Yeah, but still it does have the possibility of worms.
Well, I suppose they would have had to eat those wind turbines.
Well, they bump into them.
Oh, that's true. But the weather has been absolutely gorgeous for our day of travel to Beltan, New Mexico. Note that I did not say North Dakota as a Freudian slip. And the temperature is about 85 degrees and gorgeously sunny.
All right, we're here at our Corazon RV Park. We came here with no reservations and we're really nervous about not having reservations because it was 4th of July. And as you can see, we're the only ones here. The campground, except for the owner, that's the owner's campground. They said that it just opened a few days ago after a big redesign. So the sites got this nice gravel, completely level. Got water, electric, we're about ready to go, but absolutely the services here are the finest I've ever seen. They're brand spanking new, everything is new. Really super nice. You know, if you're in Belen, this is a good place to be. Like I say, it's not the most scenic place, but the host Gina was spectacular. You can see that Manzano Mountains off in the distance there.
So we're here in downtown Belen. This is the beginning of our search for the Collins land. And this is our land that supposedly we had in New Mexico that was purchased back in 1968, and no one in the family has ever seen it. We started off at a Love's looking for a local map. We went over to the Chamber of Commerce. We are going to be out of luck there. So we are keeping our fingers crossed and the coordinates on our GPS work, and we'll see if we can find it.
All right, let's start this adventure.
Well, we're out in the middle of nowhere and we're about to turn onto an unpaved road. We'll see what happens next.
Okay, I think at this point in the video we need just a little bit more context. In 1968, my parents purchased 2 acres of land just outside of Albuquerque, New Mexico for $2,500, sight unseen, as a potential investment.
Or perhaps a future retirement home.
Unfortunately, in the 1970s, the developer just walked away, leaving the investors with nothing but empty desert. Eventually, the land became a family joke.
When his parents passed away and we were transferring the deed, we looked a little bit more into the development company and found that this was a land scam that a lot of people had fallen into. And this is a New York Times article that we will link in the description below. We're 4 miles away from the actual coordinates right now, so we have another mile of this, and then we take a right onto another unpaved road.
What is junk? There better not be junk on my land.
Well,
somebody's throwing stuff.
Chair.
What is that? Is it some type of UFO crash?
No, it's somebody's old furniture right there. It's like a chair and a sofa.
In 0.2 miles, make a U-turn.
Well, good luck with that. The problem is everything is all fenced in. We can't go any farther east. It's showing a road up ahead. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, we're gonna hit that road and see what the deal is.
That may be at least a place to turn around, if nothing else.
This is crap.
Well,
Why don't I have key? Why can't I get onto my own property, my estate?
Yeah.
This is my inheritance.
Yeah, well, you want to climb over some barbed wire. And the road that she mentioned was gated. We'll have to come back and show.
We're gonna come up here and see what's up here in this road.
All right. We should check the coordinates at some point too. So you see, we made it on the other side of the fence.
Found an opening.
Found an opening.
And Cindy's like, "Do you think it's legal for us to?" We are property owners of this
Continue
vastness
0.5
here.
miles.
Oh, yeah.
Then turn right on unpaved road.
Hopefully this barbed wire is going to keep people from throwing mattresses on my land.
Well, we're not owners of this vastness. We're owners of 2 acres of this vastness.
Man, I hope nobody seals that gate.
That would suck, wouldn't it? Now we're back to the gate where we were initially thwarted. We found an opening. So we're going to see if we can't go farther and find...
There is, I believe, a Branch Davidian compound here somewhere, or some type of
fortress,
at least from Google Maps. So
here we go.
All right,
We're back
let's
on
go
track.
towards. I think those are the Manzano.
Continue
Mountains.
2.3 miles. Then navigate off-road.
Well, that should be good. To my niece, this will all be yours someday.
In the middle of the road. Wait, it's a piece of
Driftwood.
driftwood. Drifted from where? This is so bizarre.
I've just identified our first structure. Obviously somebody tried to build something here. Don't know what it is, but it's our first structure. Man, the dead cow. Said he wanted bleached bones, but I'm not sure that counts.
No,
That's kind of ugh.
Across our first tree that we have seen in quite a while.
I think that's allowed the brochures. My parents bought them to say that it was forested.
Yeah, we're about 0.6 miles until they say we're off-roading. This has been a slow journey. We're going about 7 miles per hour here. Seen a few cows here and there. Somebody who looks like he was in a camper off another road. And we might see a few cows hanging under this tree here. Do not run over the cows. Let's see. Oh, cows. Alright, I was not expecting cows.
Yeah, was I. Not granted grazing rights to anyone.
No. But they're using the only tree around as a shading point. Don't spook the cows. Hello, cow. More cows. At least they were live cows this time.
I know on Google Earth I noticed something that looked like a Branch Davidian compound, and that appears to be it there. The gunshots were coming from the other direction, so they weren't shooting at us, but there's some squatters right there.
Well, that might be their own land. You never know.
Yeah, I'm sure it is, but and that's probably some type of religious sect compound, something there. So okay, so back in 1968 the promise was that this was going to be a retirement community. All of these roads were going to be developed and paved. And
somehow water was going to be found.
And I don't think there's any electricity.
Nope.
Right now there appears to be some squatters over there, which is kind of unusual. We've heard some gunshots that way, hopefully. Yep. But I don't think they're aimed at us, which is...
No, it just seems like random stuff.
Which is good. But yeah, this was supposed to be a...
retirement community for tomorrow.
And we'll link... we will actually link...
some of the articles about the land scam that this was involved in.
Yep, and...
It's quite interesting.
Yeah, so we'll link that below and see how you guys can find out about that land scam.
And so we're the closest any of the Collinses has ever gotten to our property, which is somewhere
just right there.
That way.
Just a little bit, so. So we're all hitched up and we're ready to end our trip to our land in New Mexico and head off to Fort Bliss, Texas.
In El Paso.
In El Paso, yep. But before we do so, we do something we don't normally do. No, we're not big breakfast eaters, but when you see something that looks like this, and it's within
5 minutes.
Yeah, 5-minute walk from your campground, we have to indulge and splurge and hit breakfast. So we just walked right from the Airstream. We're gonna have breakfast here and then head off to Fort Bliss.
Sounds
238 miles.
I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, give us a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and comment below if you have something to say about Script Rush.
Nice.